We have been seeing rumors about this champion being picked a lot in scrims. I know Insane and AP have been super hyped about Twisted Fate, and now we get it from Balulu.
And it's perfect for attacking bottom lane. So much. Kenvi didn't have his smite for this one, so Spica's like, yeah, got over there. As long as the channel is finished, all he has to do is go and touch it.
And just off screen, first blood for Vic. But until he takes out the ward, and that should deter this gank unless Kenvi still wants to go forward. Treats going forward with the Rel. They stun him up. No level 6 on Alistar, so that's an easy cow to fry up for Kenvi.
They're able to, they get the objective afterwards.
Yeah, and just good problem solving from Immortals. They recognize that Balulu is not in a position.
They didn't even need Balulu to make his way down.
Rift Herald started up by FlyQuest here, 1100 HP.
Eyeball, hit!
Okay, they secure it, but can they actually pick up the eye itself? Immortals are defending it with their very lives. Impact is taken over with the all-out. So isolate Solo on the top side of the map. A lot of damage from Impact. The flash from Solo doesn't be able to take away. It's just a lot sooner. And Solo might get collapsed on here, top side. Throws down the equalizer, but he's got Vikla and he has to deal with the 1v2. I don't think you're winning this one, buddy. Arena 2.
This is going to be way, way superior. Comes over, finishes it off. Now we've got the Ignite started by Vulcan 2.
Oh, no, but Prince is there waiting in the wings. Kevin thought it was just Vulcan one-on-one, but the blast code sends Prince over the wall. He already used the killer instinct to join, but Kenvi's gonna get collapsed on all sides. There's no escape for him. Now Prince is the one isolated. He's already used his flash, but he's bringing the homies in. Vikla already had used Fate Sealed, so no way to engage onto the Immortals backline. The gold card comes out, is on right on back. Vikla's gonna look for mid prio. Fate Sealed still not available, 1000 HP. It is secured by Kenvi, and they throw down.
Here for FlyQuest, all at the top of the gold charts will be a problem. Vikla goes in again.
He's got Vulcan and Spica behind him, but if he can't get out, not even the flash. He couldn't get the flash out in time, just stunned up by Tactical and Treats. Excellent play by Immortals.
Yeah, they were behind him, but they were way...
Teleport investment from FlyQuest, so that is the objective trade that they get. The question is now, where do they want to send this? Because there's still turrets on...
More difficult of a time escaping from three-person collapses than a Cassante does, so Solo gives the respect. Able to secure so far, but if FlyQuest can deal with one...
Potential fight, Balulu, Destiny gates in.
Treats got him!
For Spica, Spica's gone! Treats is able to lock him down alongside Balulu.
Immortals! That hope is still alive, Rafa.
With a third dragon on the table, that means they are...
As the clock ticks down, FlyQuest, they keep their pressure up. They get another outer tower here. Vikla gets even... I thought he was going to go for the flash over the wall at the thick part, but never mind. Twisted Fate.
Going on to Prince. Equalizer goes down. It separates Spica and Prince, and now he's going to get caught up by Treats as engaged. The Magna Storm leeches it into the Equalizer. Vikla trying to go for the re-engage as well. Vulcan punting away Tactical, but he can still do damage, and he's safe to feed Fryer into the backline. Solo is getting caught off by Vikla, but Tactical's looking for Prince. Prince flashing over the wall. Tactical wants to take out the royalty of FlyQuest. He goes to the air. He soars, and he slays Prince, but now he's isolated. Vikla, will he go down? No, he doesn't. He aces Tactical on the rest
of the squad.
It was so close, and you can tell that how many threats Tactical has to deal with in this game, which is why it seems like the weight of the world is on his shoulders as the rest of FlyQuest find the pick on to Kenvi. Counter engage from Immortals. Even if they want to lay down the Equalizer right on top of the Baron, they're going to still go for it. But Lulu's teleporting in. He has Destiny, so he has vision of every single member of FlyQuest. Vikla going over the wall, isolating Solo. He's got nowhere to run. The Solo unbound is going to be enough damage. Prince with the killer instinct. The gold card just at Daisy, but he's going to have to come back from the fountain.
Where are you going,
for them, and FlyQuest continue hammering this lead in. It's only 4,000 in their favor.
Possible payout for Immortals. They've been building to that Dragon Soul, and that Dragon Soul kind of getting...
Oh, Vikla goes golden. Balulu teleporting in to catch him over the wall, but he just gives the Fate Sealed advantage over to Vikla, so he gets out alive. And now he's going to go back in with the soul unbound. Maybe a little too deep on that one, buddy. Immortals end up trading 1-for-1, and now Impact is testing his strength against the rest of Immortal squad. What the hell is going on?
What are we watching right now?
On the left side of this flank, they're looking to pincer them. Vikla is building up that third strike, looking for the Fate Seal. Doesn't even need it. Does it take out Tactical? And Tactical's gone! What kind of damage can Immortals sport back against FlyQuest? The GA pops. Vikla's gonna go down, but he comes back up, and they can look for a second win.
Live, but I don't know how a Graves would even get over there. Try and fire after ultimate for the miracle steal.
Immortals. Meanwhile, Kenvi's trying to grab midway prio, look for damage as a collateral. They get tier 1 turret. It is just a massive Baron dance back and forth.
Nice push there from Immortals to get an objective. Vicla's trying to charge up his Q on the red buff, but Kenvy's going to find him.
Vikla is isolated on the right side in the red buff. He goes back with the soul unbound. Vulcan opens up with the engage as well. Treats answers back with Magnastorm on top of it. Impact is trying to soak up as much damage as he can. Vikla looks for the face shield, only finds Kenvy. Tactical is safe. They find Vikla trading treats, but that's an advantage trade for Immortals, and now they're going to look at the bear.
Get in there?
Yeah, but he got to be careful. Prince is firing out Void Seekers, and these things hurt at this stage in the game. Impact goes in. Killer instinct from Prince. He's looking for the assassination. He goes golden with the stopwatch as well, and he's able to take them all out. Immortals, they're stuffed. And Kenvy's still alive. He can look for a Baron steal potentially. He has vision on the Baron pit. It would be a miracle if he could pull this one out for Immortals. They have no idea. They finally don't go for the control ward, and Kenvy has to go in blind, but he's not going to chance it unless he can. But Vulcan puts him out. He takes him out of the clubs as you can. And they're losing room. They're finding less and less places to breathe against FlyQuest's stranglehold on this game.
All right. 4-1 split push here for FlyQuest. Baron empowered cannons. They've got 2 cannons stacked up. Immortals going for it.
Balulu looking. He has Kenvy in the backline, but Vulcan goes right back in. Fade seal from Vikla! That's the decimation onto the members of Immortals! Tactical treats are the only ones left standing. Kenvy gets rezzed up back from the GA. Tactical is able to feather call back and root up members from FlyQuest. They're able to walk out, but still losing Solo and Balulu is deadly for them.
You mess with the bull and you get the horns. They gold carded Vulcan. He just pops Alistar ultimate and gets a 4-person combo, allowing for Yone to follow up. That's going to be FlyQuest inside the base, Rafa. They are going to take at least a couple of inhibitors, maybe even end the game with 20 seconds left on both Immortal solo laners.
And Baron buff on their side. They surely can make the push here, Kobe. Immortals are going to do everything they can to defend this game. This is playoff stakes on the line for them. They have to make this ditch work. FlyQuest are going to look to push in, but get sight of all of them. Who can save from FlyQuest? Who can be here to stop them from taking the Dragon? They're burning it down. Dragon Soul should be secured here. It is claimed. And Kenvy's able to get it, but now can they get away from Impact before the rest of the members of FlyQuest are able to reset? Vikla's on the top side of the map. He's going to look for the 3rd inhibitor.
Stop the bases!
FlyQuest, if they can stop the bases, maybe Vikla can do major damage, but it's...
Nexus turrets and an inhibitor. Oh, Impact, though, gets chunked out. Can they make something happen here?
Half HP, Tactical forces him out, but pop the Ghost. He still doesn't have a flash available for the next 30 seconds or so. FlyQuest are pincered off. Impact is separated. He's going to go for the all-out on the Tactical. No way he out-damages him, right? He pops the stopwatch, but Tactical should be able to finish him off. Impact gets out! He doesn't have teleport. He can't join the fight. The rest of the Immortals are going to do everything they can to defend this base from FlyQuest, but they're getting pincered in. Tactical has to rejoin the fight and lay some damage down. He's life-stealing off the minions as best as he can. Solo is holding the front line. Vulcan looking for another Impact engage. Tactical is able to find another one, but man, Prince is just on a mission to stay in the range for playoffs. Tactical finds Vikla. There's so many low HP members on the side of FlyQuest. Tactical has to do everything. He goes golden. Impact looking for the CC. The root maker for Speaker. He goes golden as well. FlyQuest keep their hopes alive as they take this win against Immortals.
Tank. So triple tanks here for TSM. I would definitely agree. Boogie's going to go way more of the AP Maokai, definitely demonic, possibly even more of the poke damage.
Flower would have to at least use his passive first, but he's going to go for the Grom, channeling it, gets interrupted by Boogie.
Looks like we're gonna have a fight here.
Yes, sir. We're gonna have a big brawl in the jungle, but it's so much damage on Boogie. It's first blood over to Sven, and their prize is that Grom.
That was actually a really nice timing from
a flash W from Boogie. They're gonna try to make their way towards the Dragon. It's still only 600 at this point in the game, so if Boogie can get in there, maybe they're gonna chance for it. 1400 HP on the Dragon. Blabber's in a bit of trouble. He's split up from Berserker. He can't aggressively walk in because he has no flash from before, and TSM just brute force their way into the pit. And they're going to look for more. Sven is forced to get the...
You know, the C9's goal right now is to try to just stall time and, you know, give as much play to Kaysan as possible.
Nature's Grasp from Boogie clips out Sven. No flash there. And Spica is trying to get into it. Oh! The Rift Herald Hanser almost falls to the shell. Damage between all members of TSM as the Enchanted Crystal Arrow from Wild Turtle is just going to stop fudging his tracks. The Dragon is still not started up by TSM as they go for a tower-for-tower trade. M&S not being able to take out the top turret quite just yet. He's going to continue the split push here. And Cloud9, do they want a chance, a contest here? It would be dangerous.
Yeah, I think they just keep M&S top side, but they're going to go for a teleport.
Really? Keeper's Verdict winding up, but if Ponser doesn't hit anyone, Fudge had the unstoppable. But Boogie slays the Dragon, secures it for TSM. 2 Dragons to the name. Do they want to fight this? 5 members against 4. Cloud9 are outnumbered here, but they're doing more damage than TSM! And M&S with the flank. Wild Turtle is completely isolated. He gets taken out by the members of M&S and Fudge. Cloud9 just crash into the mid wave. They're evaporating the wave as fast as possible. The crash will be guaranteed. Will Cloud9 want to continue the chase? They should effective one at that. 2,000 HP onto the Dragon. Cloud9 burning it down as fast as they can. Blabber secures it. No soul point for TSM. The engage from, oh my goodness, the damage from Cloud9 is just eviscerating TSM. What can they do but just marvel at the power of Cloud9? Wild Turtle trying to fight off that, but Berserker is able to take him down with ease. Cloud9 just destroyed them.
Svenrel finds another one. Even though he gets Poppy W'd there, halfway through, still got the ultimate off, still got the big grouping, and Berserker Aphelios. Blue gun, splash damage, doing a lot. Got some assists, though. All right, another
strategical moves on the map, taking turrets with ease thanks to the power of Tristana. Boogie looking for a big flank. Nature's Grasp could do some major work here. Haunter engaging first, looking for the targets here. They get a massive stun up, and Blabber's falling by the wayside, but he's still got the shields, and M&S can now just rocket jump forward. TSM was a great attempt to look for a miracle engage, but there's just not enough damage in the tank to back it up against Cloud9. 3 members gone for TSM. Cloud9, they could do major damage, maybe even look to end the game.
All right, 20 minutes. We're inside the base. Cloud9. Inhibitor down. All right, there's 15 seconds left on 3 members. Yeah, just go for it.
Speed run it, baby. 20 minutes on the clock here. It would be one of the fastest games we've had so far. TSM, last-ditch effort, last Hail Mary to defend against all 5 members of Cloud9, but they're just on to the Nexus. They're hitting it. Every auto attack sinking into the base. Cloud9, a massive showing of dominance against TSM.
That was brutal to watch.
The Ornhorn is even louder at a road show.
That's true. The bass on the bonk when he crafts his items. Chef's kiss.
It's something straight from a Skrillex
Beautiful.
concert. You participate in larger engagements.
Closer's mid lane. That's something new. Let's see.
Closer coming in, trying to get that first blood here. Palafox with a flash already, but the Spectral Maw goes down. One more, he'll do it! He finally breaks the streak. Ready to step up. Quid wants to make this a 4v4, but Energy's already got the Drake very low. Accelerated Shock Blast, it's the carries of Energy. 100 Thieves still looking for the engage there. Busio with a 2-man knockup with a counterattack from Ignar and Contracts, keeping Closer at bay. Ignar's got to be careful now as he flashes away with 300 HP remaining. Palafox with a nice shuffle back into Busio. FBI takes him down, but it's going to be traded as Palafox falls. Now FBI has to be protected by the rest of his troops, but the Heartbreaker, the Playmaker, it's Closer with a double kill on Viego as FBI tries to escape. Closer's got the Spectral Maw and a triple kill for the
Solo out this dragon though as it spawns.
Yeah, the turret is not going to die. I don't think there's almost no way just because the Herald. Never mind, hold on. They just dove the Croc. Now there's nobody defending. It's still going to be some very tanky plates since the Herald was summoned up immediately before the first one even fell. So you're not...
see them continue to stack that dragons when you get an early one.
Well, Dokla got knocked back underneath the turret, but now back up in the top side. Hold on, we got 2 different fights going down as Energy tries to make a 3v2 play on Doublelift and Busio, who tried to disengage it as Dokla's going to be jumped on by Someday and Quid on the other side of the map. He won't be able to escape because Closer's down here too. Energy still with a 4-man play up in the top side. The plating is a thing about it. So yes, it's a kill for no kill for the side of 100 Thieves, but the turret means the gold is going to favor Energy in the trade at least until...
Just got to be sure to not get it poked off by a Shiv or some little garbage spell.
Yeah, I can see it being important, especially with the importance on Closer and not allowing him to get the first kill. Palafox, ooh, nicely done from Closer there, using the Heartbreaker to make sure he doesn't get knocked back by the shuffle. They'll collapse on Palafox and blow him up immediately here. Someday taking the kill credit, and 100 Thieves picking
down himself. The one guy in the audience is really happy about that.
Yeah, so let me ask you, which one's better? Ornn lead back below 1,000, so they're still within striking distance of 100 Thieves lead. They just have to make sure they're not...
Closer will claim this, and then Baron's going to be spawning, and it's going to be about battling for vision up around that top side. As you can see, neither team has really...
Energy used a lot of ultis there. Everybody except for Palafox used ult. 100 Thieves still has all of them. Ignar gets jumped on. Closer flashes over the wall. There's the pulverize into the headbutt to get himself away, but Ignar's still going to drop. It's Busio taking it as Closer steals the body, and Energy...
Which brushes are actually having those flankers in him. Busio's coming from top. Quid has been spotted, though. Palafox is looking for him.
Palafox shuffles back Quid. It looked like it missed
flashed
originally, but then no, I don't know what's going on with that. 100 Thieves coming in for the counterattack now as Energy gets locked down. Closer going in for FBI, and he finds him now. He's ready to steal the body as Energy heads for the hills. Contracts his focus next. Closer chases after him. Arctic Assault back over the wall, but Closer is ready to chase the remaining players. He's looking for Dokla, and with the Void Seeker getting him so very low, Closer should be able to finish this one off. Dokla trying to get out. He's running as fast as he can. Contracts wants to get up here and help him, but now Palafox is stuck underneath the Sun Disc, and it will not save him today.
Yeah, that was a weird one. Closer gonna get spotted. I feel like 100 Thieves are really feeling a bit of pressure. You know, they're staying around that Baron so long. They're trying to make a confirmation on that. If it was a Hex Flash, obviously it's not a big deal. Okay, so it was just Hex Flash. His real Flash just came back up, as we can see on the...
Yeah.
I do think it's worthwhile if you're going to be free-firing on those frontliners.
Dokla level 14 starting to upgrade some items here too. Contracts needs to be careful because 100 Thieves is sending everything at the enemy jungler when they found him. Now Busio's ready to collapse and FBI explodes. Energy are caught with their pants down in their own jungle.
Contracts, double if commits the ult, is able to follow through. They get that first kill, and FBI was coming to try to defend his jungler. I think expected the rest of the squad to come as well, but he just goes down in the process also, and now Palafox commits the TP. Someone's gonna have to get back there, and as they do, they can start to threaten the dive on this bot side, so it's gonna be tough.
Dokla's deciding to sound the Ornhorn, goes for the flash engage to follow up on double lift here, but they will not get him. Now Dokla's got to be careful about his own health bar as Quid disengages further. Closer on the side, just providing enough threat for Energy to be afraid to push forward. 145 until that Drake would spawn. 100 Thieves are set up in a great position to win this game and lock that playoff spot. Dokla wants to try to jump in and keep these guys away from the tier 2 turret, but it's already about to fall. Now Someday jumps in with a stun on the contracts, but it cannot quite go. Busio's got it covered, and Closer doesn't even lose half his HP. Ignar's the one who's worse for wear as the poke continues flying out from the Thieves, but Dokla's ready to sound the Ornhorn. Quid has to flash away. Contracts leads the charge, and Dokla's ready to follow up. Quid is low, but he ain't down yet. Palafox swoops in to grab the kill. Now FBI's firing onto Someday. Closer still off to the side. The Viego is the X factor, and Energy knows it. Contracts jumps in on him. They find the stun, but again, a beautiful buffer through the Heartbreaker to get himself out of the CC. Keeps Closer safe. Now, Energy's starting up the Drake themselves. They don't want to give away the soul at this point in time. They need to try to continue something from this advantage that they earned by killing the enemy mid. It's 30 seconds on Quid. Their objective.
But it's because he knows if he waits 10 seconds, Mikhail's is there to answer, and now Energy, feeling the pressure, they're going to have to turn with the Ornhorn.
Energy starting up the Baron. They got it down to 3K. They're just going to commit for this. Stolen away by Closer. Another beautiful play. And now Energy's got to try to fight back, but they've already lost FBI. They've lost Palafox. They've lost the game. 100 Thieves took the objective and took the fight, and they're about to take themselves straight to the playoffs.
100 Thieves pull it off. They're going to take down Energy here. Someday's already TP'd down towards bot side. They are going to secure their spot here in playoffs and knock FlyQuest out in the process.
Closer with a redemption game. 10 out of 15 kill participation here on the Viego. He started the game off with his first blood of the split. He had all of the kills there at the start. He never died a single time, and he stole the Baron to win the games and clinch the playoff spot for 100 Thieves.
My man just spent the whole split powering up for this. People enjoying.
And hey, reminder to everybody out there with the regular season coming to a close. It's nearly time for the LCS playoffs starting next Thursday. We'll be back for 3 weeks of double that he's stopping EG from coming in to reinforce their own jungler. He wants Pyosik to at least get something out of this steal, but Pyosik just gets jumped on. Now Shaden's coming around from the side. Nice flash from Pyosik into the twisted advance. It's first blood for Unforgiven, but Team Liquid's
in a pretty disadvantageous position, but TL use the pressure through bot, use the pressure through mid. They go over, they secure this dragon very
happening here. JoJo's really late to the party though. Everybody's already caught the Uber home, so TL can just walk this one out, I would believe. However, JoJo's ready to go in with the Stolen Nature's grab. The real one fired off, back by Pyosik as he grabs the kill on JoJo, but Team Liquid is about to stop him from even getting anything back at all. Revenge trying to put some damage into APA as Pyosik gets away, and Shaden's gonna chase him down, but it's a 2 for for 1, plus the objective for Team Liquid.
That's a big win there for TL. Jojo so squishy at prepping those minions. You have to work really well together as that AD support duo to make sure that you're not messing those up, and they're going to go for an engage now.
Ayla over the wall with Magnet Storm, finds APA, but Pyosik dropping his ulti, trying to disengage as EG switches aggro back over to the enemy jungler, and Ayla's going to be blown up by the rocket jump. Jojo escapes off to the side, but now Shaden's got to be careful. APA continuing to pour those auto attacks into the enemy jungler. Summit's ready to catch him. Heartbreaker back over the wall, but Shaden is in control over the river right now. But EG are looking for a way they might be able to approach. Jojo with the Everfrost route onto Pyosik. Shaden right next to him. Jojo stealing away that Maokai ulti, and now they're ready to chase after these guys with a Nature's Grasp, only finding the enemy Maokai, but Pyosik is not tanky. He'll die to Shaden, and that's Team Liquid losing their jungler. EG should be able to secure the Drake off of this.
Yeah, this time look for some sort of a dive, because APA is still playing in that topside jungle.
Exactly. He's trying to get something
ready, so he is the richest member in the game right now. Yeah. He's a good 700 gold ahead of second place.
Uh-oh, Jojo. This is a real bad spot to be. That Maokai ulti catches him here at the very end, and that team...
Prey on that has not been something that has been happening nearly as much in summer, but not only did they get that pick, it means they're going to get first power down on bot side, and again, it is solo gold there for APA, so he gets all of that donated into him. EG trying to take Herald back on the other side, but TL is moving over here, and they're kind of first to the play. Ayla is looking for this deep flank, though, and the TP's coming in from Jojo.
Ayla with a 3-man Magnet Storm. EG needs to follow up, and they're going to find Yawn immediately. Also, Core JJ, also Pyosik. It's 1, 2, 3. Line them up, knock them down. Evil geniuses.
Tower. They get the Herald, so that is really well done. EG are going to take the gold lead here, I think. So his spider senses are tingling a little bit, is going to play it safe, is going to be sitting back.
Topside Summit versus Revenge. Both ultis get popped as Summit tries to kite away, letting the Dominus build up the Fury, but Unforgiven jumps in with a killer instinct. Revenge take the kill.
That's exactly how EG should be playing it. TL left 4 members on bot for a long time trying to find Jojo. Jojo plays it safe. As soon as his coverage is not there, they back off. And what do? They attack the other side of the map where you know TL can't have those additional members. They get a kill on Summit. They drop the Herald. That's going to be the cash-in for another turret, and that is going to be EG taking a gold lead now for what feels like pretty much the first time this game. But again, they're back towards bot side looking for Jojo.
Jojo flashes to get extra distance. He still gets caught in the Maokai ulti, but he's so far past his own tier 2 turret that Team Liquid can't get any backup damage onto him. Nice stun. Magnet Storm there from Ayla as Jojo can't burst down APA in time, and it's Pyosik swooping in to clean up the kill. Now Team Liquid's got to get all the way out. Revenge is coming around from the side, trying to collapse on these guys in time. Pyosik will die for what I believe is the 6th time this game. Arrow flies through. Not going to get much out of that one. Pyosik still running and running and running and running. Nope, Shaden's not going to catch him. It's time for Maokai's wild journey. Somebody play the yak.
Unforgiven's coming, so I think he's probably going to die now, but we'll see. Can he get the execute? That's the question. Oh,
nope. Void Seeker right in the face. Pyosik still trying to get away. Oh my god, he's still getting away. He's still getting away. Maokai just walked through the turrets like it was an old Trick 2G video from 10 years ago and just walked away.
Oh my god, man. Made the unthinkable happen.
He simply walked away from the other champions.
The most devastating of outplays.
Nicely done from Pyosik. I mean, hey, it provided a distraction that let Team Liquid find 2 tier 1 turrets, and they're back in a 1,000 gold lead. But now Summit has overstayed his welcome here on the top side. Jojo stealing away the Dominus, pops it in response to Summit using the real one as he tries to drain tank through these guys. Abscond abduct. Goodbye.
So TL may just walk in and get roasted by this flank. Yawn and AP are stacked, and this could be the perfect angle.
The Baron's already down to about 1,500. They're going to secure it, and now Pyosik's here on the front line. Shaden may be bursted. They got to be careful about that. Ayla coming around from the side as Unforgiven goes in with a killer instinct, and APA will be killed. They've already found 2. Core JJ's the focus for Revenge. He's trying to get him with the helicopter. Yawn gets locked down, but Revenge has to get back out. Summit's made his teleport into the mix, and
mid, because there's not enough members here from EG. EG was trying to play through sides, was looking for 1-3-1, and TL say, great, you're going to play through sides. We're going to group 5. We're going to go mid. Maybe we get a kill, maybe we don't, but we will.
Dominus or the Flash, but now evil geniuses have forced their way into the bottom lane to take the tier 1 turret.
River, as Jojo was trying to force his way in, and now the Jax is going to TP. It's a very deep flank here from Revenge, and I think TL are going to have to take this fight.
There's the arrow coming out, stolen from Jojo Pune. Ayla ready to follow up with a 2-man Magnet Storm, and Core JJ's already down. APA having a flash away back onto the ramp, but now they got to be careful because Unforgiven's into the back with the Killer Instinct, and they found Yawn too. Team Liquid is collapsing under the might of Evil Geniuses. Jojo chases Pioshik away as Summit was too late to the party to change the outcome. Revenge is ready to jump over the wall and follow him all the way. One more leap strike should do it. There's the helicopter. Hey!
They're forcing.
And EG can do this Baron fast. They've already got it down to about below 5,000. Summit's gonna get caught out here. Ayla stuns him up with a shattering strike into the crash down. Summit's dead before the fight can ever even start. Team Liquid have already lost a man. Ayla still has Magnet Storm ready to go. APA's been found. Tristana's dead. There's no hope left for Team Liquid. They gotta try to get everybody out and lose as few men as possible, but most of them's already dead. There's the Void Seeker. Ayla finally drops the ulti. Pioshik's running into the enemy jungle, but that tree's about to get chopped. I don't know if he's going on a magical trip around the world this time, Azael. He's just gonna get beat to death with that stick while Evil Geniuses go back into the Baron pit. They're gonna get a clean ace for nothing. Revenge is just spamming some animations on him. Delaying the death actually ends up being a benefit as well because it's less time that Team Liquid has.
Skirmishes where they're willing to take all fights and they just believe in their ability to outplay in these situations.
You know,
Jojo is ridiculously fed. He roamed often, he roamed early. The early ones did not really work out, but he just said, well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. They just kept looking for these fights, and now they caught APA.
APA had to try to buffer out of that one as Ayla goes in with a Magnet Storm, but he's a little bit too far ahead of the rest of the team now. Yawn gets the kill. Enemy support down. Team Liquid is a 5v4.
Playmaking tools, I will say. You know, when you look over at their side, the engage is like an Ash Arrow, the engage is, you know, maybe a flash in jungle, like that's about it. They got this ward here to potentially look for some sort of a play, but I don't think it's really gonna happen. And EG, Stolen Maokai ult's gonna push you back. That should guarantee the inhib and maybe much more.
Yeah, the Everfrost locks down Pioshik. They're gonna burst him before he can even do anything about it. Jojo is dominating as Evil Geniuses continue their push. Shaden's into the back line and then they pop Summit next. APA rocket jumps away to barely survive as Yawn and Core JJ try to fire back, but Shaden escapes. The abduct from Jojo won't find a target. Team Liquid's got to be careful. The Silas cooldowns are insane. Shaden finds the kill on Core, and Yawn and APA are back into the fountain. Jojo goes too hard, too far. He drops.
So they're 2 games back of where Cloud9 is, but obviously could potentially still catch up. Jojo looking for that deep flank. He's coming through blue.
Jojo's got the stolen ulti. Buster shot into APA. He buffers through it. Alo coming around from the side, trying to lock these guys down, and Summit's already killed. Unforgiven with the burst damage as Alo pops the Magnet Storm, and Pioshik's going to be going next. Revenge lands the chopper right on top of Team Liquid, and he won't stop now. Yawn can't get him back. It's only Core JJ against the world, and you can't swag walk away from this one. Jojo and Unforgiven pop him. EG's gonna drop him, and TL can't stop him. It's another dub for the Geniuses as they'll take out Team Liquid in 34 minutes.
What a fight there from EG. The ace coming through for EG. They're going to clean this one up. Such a scrappy game and a really impressive performance after falling back pretty early in this game.
Awesome team fighting, awesome engages, awesome performance from the Evil Geniuses.
I think it's a pick that really does kind of fit the theme of the comp.
And on the other side, we have the Cassante for Rich, of course.
Yep.
You know, at the beginning of the split,
He's pulling Ignite right after.
River's down here in bottom side, wants to try to punish Dig if they go far forward. There it is, the crash down from Poom. He's done for. They're just going to leave that one over to Stixay as River wants to get a double here on Tomo, who flashes away underneath the turret.
Do the same thing to their opponents that was done to them, but they can't because River is down here. He has this coverage, and they're able to actually crash the wave.
Oh, but River
though.
getting a little bit ahead of himself here. Piercing arrow finds him, and Tomo's getting the kill. Nicely done from Dignitas.
going for this Herald. It looks like GG are going to contest.
All right, River has the enemy jungler marked. Poom jumping in for the crash down on the Kindred. River at about half HP is Jensen. Rich and Santorin are ready to follow up. Nice catch there with the Glacial Prison, but they can't burst him in time to stop the Lamb's Respite. Rich wanted to knock him out here with the all-out, but it won't work just yet. Rich grabs the kill. Jensen's incredibly low, but he won't be killed until Stixay jumps in with the Killer Instinct. Rich is about to fall, and Licorice beats him over the head with the stick. Golden Guardian's looking for a little bit more now. Seismic Shove won't find Santorin, but who he's still looking. He does not have a flash, so they won't find anything more, but it's Golden Guardians finishing the fight better as Poom, get on that horse and run away! Run away! Oh no, I don't think you're running anywhere, buddy.
He's going back behind the barn more easily, because I do think it'd be difficult for Dignitas to come down. If Dignitas try to approach, you could just wall off one side. And
Pointing out just the importance of this spell later on in the fights. I think Gory's use of placement could be really impactful. Seismic shove throws Jensen back. He lives long enough to use the ulti, but he will not survive the burn. He gets the kill, and Golden Guardians make the play.
Yeah, and I was
about Hui, they talk about all of these intangibles that he's bringing, right? You know, he's a great shot caller. He's a really good leader on the team. He's kind of an in-game coach.
Well, right now, he's about to be some gold for his opponents if he's not careful. Santorin's the one picking it up, but now they've got the Void Seeker. Stixxay jumping in on Santorin to find that as Boom has to flash over the wall. River survives there with, again, a nice use of the Lamb's Respite. Tomo's burst will not hit true, and River survives for 2. Coming back down bottom here, we do have a potential 3v3 square off. You can see River and Licorice still on the other side of the map. As nice catch from Dignitas. Finds Gory trying to ride the Weaver's wall, and it's a free kill going over to Dig. They might even be able to pick up the tier 1 on top.
Nicely done. They are pushing up on top side, so they get a kill down on bot side. River invades, grabs another mark, so it's his 3rd of the game. They are going to TP up towards top to answer that, but Herald gets dropped mid, so tier 1 mid will be going down, so Golden Guardians trading back on the other side of the map.
and this should give them a pretty good.
Like, you're just not going to put out any damage as this lethality Varus. I think it's going to be really difficult, but Licorice will have to respect this engage.
Uh-oh, Jensen, nice shuffle there as Rich goes all out through the soldiers, but Licorice disengages with a leap strike back underneath the turret. He comes in, beautifully reinforcing his top laner, saving Licorice's life and outplaying in the favor of the Golden Guardians. Pooh has to use the Magnet Storm, but he's burning. Golden Guardians are turning everything right back around. A double kill for the Rakan. 3.
Another thing to point on the bot side, again, if we're looking at like cross map, how Golden Guardians builds these leads that we
do it, but at the end of the day, it's at the cost of 2 kills, a lot of summoners, like a lot of resources, and you lost the tower on the other side. You're now losing a dragon there, and we're gonna watch Poom die too.
Yeah, Poom about to fall there to Talia as Gory lets those rocks go, and that's another kill, another Drake too, as River secures Drake number 2 of the game across the map at the same time. Uh-oh, trash bag dragon. Golden Guardians are a little bit sad about that one. Dignitas, though, counting their blessings. Gory rides the wall in. He's looking for Jensen. Needs a little bit more damage. Seismic shove, flash for flash, as the mid laners try to outplay one another, but it's the man with more friends who comes out on. Tale of Two supports this game, as Huhi has just had an incredible performance.
He's the pocket sand.
Make this map small and scary for Dignitas.
And I like how confidently they're actually playing, as Licorice and Rich might end up in a 1v1 here.
Yes, they are. Licorice seeming to be doing better here at the start, and Tofo strikes number 3, knocks Licorice back. Rich trying to kite this one out. He's so very low. Time to go all out and see if he can fight it. But no, Licorice, not only does he win it on his own, he had backup just in case it got dicey. Another kill over to the Golden Guardians. 4-1-4 here on the Jax.
Yeah, and without that Cassante in, or
Gory riding the Weaver's wall in, but he's immediately ready for the backup. He's always there every time. Lamb's Respite from River to keep his mid laner alive as Santorin tried to get one back. Jensen and Santorin just do not have the firepower to get it done as River continues chasing down the enemy jungler. He again forcing out another summoner spell, and the Golden Guardians with 3 dead on the enemy team now head over to the Baron.
Dignitas are lacking in threats, but Golden Guardians are not. They have so many tools here. They get into the backline, and now Licorice trying to push Santorin out. They look like they want to just rush down this Baron.
Yeah, Licorice's job is interference. He's trying to keep everybody else away. Santorin has no way into the pit.
Themselves a little bit of time to hold off, from Soul coming through, but Golden Guardians, I think, have all the tools they need to probably close powered minions. So if Golden Guardians actually time the waves here to crash at the same time, there's not really a lot of an answer. Nice little buffer there from Rich to actually immune the grand entrance, so we'll be able to keep safe there. But Gory moving down, he can just throw the Weaver's Wall behind the tower and guarantee this one, but they're gonna look for an engage.
Yeah, he goes in with a quickness. They follow it up with Licorice, and they kill the enemy tank before he can do anything about it. The Weaver's Wall stops any sort of reinforcement from
Good story.
Yeah,
That's what I always say. Just make up stats on the spot. Most people aren't gonna check. You can say whatever you want.
with the Talia, and then also Stixxay on this Kaisa with her build is you know,
Wow, that
it
died
didn't
fast.
even matter.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, they can play with Fog if they want and just poke out, but
Oh, Dig went after Licorice, but he has the Zonias fully completed, so he just immediately wasted their time. Now Gory's ready to ride the Weaver's wall. He jumps in for the lockdown on Rich. Magnet Storm on multiple targets, though. Dignitas may have found an angle, but it's not enough. If you're this far behind, even a good engage won't give you what you need. Golden Guardians keeps everybody alive and keeps the push going.
Nicely done. They are able to find another pick here. They get Poom. They narrowly avoid losing Santorin and Rich, but they're going to go back to base, heal back up. 6A likely will have to go back to base as well, so it will be the one inhibitor take. Has to be careful that he doesn't give up their struggles to actually kill that wave. It takes so long that there's just not really a lot of recourse. Like I said, your only real wave clear is the Azir.
For Dignitas to ever get a chance. Now Golden Guardians, they're going to put the pressure on the tier 3 turret here in the top lane. Santorin goes for an engage. He finds River, but there's no follow-up there for the rest of Dignitas. Weaver's wall looking to put itself between everybody as Poom is exploded here in the front line. Jensen tries to disengage, but Licorice with a good use of the Zonias here yet again. Rich has to run away here with the all-out. They may have lost Huhi, but Golden Guardians just won the game. Jensen, Rich, and Tomo all trying to survive, but the Void Seekers are doing almost half your health. Stick saves on that line. The killer instinct kills indeed. A double back over to the AD carry as Rich has to pop Starblade, but it don't even matter. Golden Guardians go to 12 wins.
Stixide was feeling himself at the end there.
Yeah.
That was great. Also, did you note the gold bounty on Huhi? That was a